Hey YouTube, today we're gonna change the thermostat on this 2001 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. I have a few assistants with me, so you might hear some noise in the background. Assistants aka kids, but this should be a quick easy job. The thermostat's located on the top of the engine right under the thermostat housing here. To get this out, they're just really two bolts. There's one right here and one in the back here. You can't really see it all that well. Just two bolts you need to take out. We need to drain at least probably about a fourth of the antifreeze out of the radiator to bring the level down below the thermostat. And then we could just unclip these two hoses, take that out, take the temperature sensor connector out right here. And after you take that temperature sensor connector out, just take the two bolts and lift it right on out. I got these from the AutoZone. They're direct OEM replacement. This is a 195 degree thermostat, which is the OEM temperature rating of the thermostat and the thermostat housing gasket. There is a kit you could buy with the thermostat housing as well, but I don't really need that, and I didn't really want to have to pull the temperature sensor and all that off. So let's go ahead and let's get to it. Let's first go ahead under the vehicle and drain some of the coolant out of this thing. I drained about a gallon of antifreeze out of the radiator, and now I'm going to disconnect this temperature sensor here, and then these two clips, and then take the bolts out. Alright, now to take these two clips off this shot, I'm just going to use some vice grip pliers and take this constant tension clip out the way. Just use these vice grips and wiggle this out the way. One. Now to take the other one out. Same principle. A little bit of the coolant spilled, or the antifreeze spilled when I pulled that upper radiator hose out. There's a little bit of coolant still in here, but nowhere near what it would have been if I hadn't drained this thing. There's a little bit of antifreeze in there, so I'm just going to soak it up with a paper towel. And now I could take those two bolts out. There's one here and one on the underside. I'll have to move the camera to show you on the underside, but I'll show you in just a second. This is the one that we just undid right there, and here's the other one right above the drive belt. These things are only torqued down to 16 pound-feet, so they should be relatively easy to come out. With the two bolts out, this thermostat housing should just come out like that. Here's the thermostat housing, and we could clean this up really good. The thermostat and the gasket kind of stuck in there a little bit, so I'm gonna need to pull that out, scrape it off somehow before I could get that thermostat out and clean it up. Here's the old thermostat, and now I gotta scrape all that gasket off down there before I replace the old one. I took the housing out and I cleaned it up a little bit. Scraped as much of the old gasket as I could from both surfaces. Now time to reinstall the new thermostat. The thermostat goes with a little bullet on the outside and the pellet on the inside, and this one here is 195 degrees. That's what this one's supposed to be. Let's see if that makes a difference and keeps this thing running properly. Now hopefully you can see in this shot here, there's a little lip here that the thermostat needs to sit in. It needs to sit in like so. That's how it needs to sit in there. Okay. With the thermostat in there, the housing goes back in this way, and we could probably put the long bolt through just to get a position for it, or maybe we could put bolts in just so we position the gasket. And the gasket goes just like this. There's a little tab on the outside here like that. and it just goes right back in the exact same way it came out. They torque down to 16 pound-feet each. I have this torque back down to 16 pound-feet, now just to reconnect everything. Okay, the last thing left to do is to just try this out and make sure there are no leaks and see that the temperature is going up and down the way it should. I just took this thing on about a 10-mile test drive, and the needle never moved past 210, which means this thing is running real cool. And the last little bit I changed the radiator, and then I changed the thermostat. So now I think the cooling system in this thing is sorted. If this video was helpful, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and God bless.